This lesson deals with using properties of parallel and perpendicular lines. So we're going to look at these postulates and try to simplify them a little bit easier. Pretty much if you have a line, and we're going to call the line L, and you want to draw a line parallel to that, there's only going to be one line that exists that goes through a particular point that will be parallel to your given line. And the same thing is going to happen with perpendicular. If I have a line L and a point P, there's only going to be one line I can draw through that point P that will be perpendicular to my given line. Then we have this other theorem. It says, if I have two lines parallel to the same line, so here I have R and S are parallel, and Q and R are parallel. So Q and S are parallel to the same line, so then that means that Q is parallel to S. And then when we have two lines perpendicular to the same line, then those two lines are parallel. So I know that's a lot to be talking about all at one time. So let's look at some examples. First thing I have, ladders were used to move from level to level of cliff dwellings, as shown on the right. Each rung of the ladder is parallel to the rung immediately below it. Explain why L is parallel to P. Okay, so first off, I know that L is parallel to M, and M is parallel to N. So since I have two lines parallel to the same line, I know that L is parallel to N. And we have N parallel to P, so L is parallel to P for the same reason. You have two lines parallel to the same line, so they are parallel to each other. Okay, find the value of x that makes AB parallel to CD. Well, I need to have two lines perpendicular to the same line. So that means I need this to be a right angle for us to have AB parallel to CD. So 2x plus 2 must equal 90. I'm going to also work through the checkpoints with you. So use the information in the diagram to explain why A is parallel to C. Well, if you take notice, I'm going to try to make my thing smaller here. If you take notice, A is parallel to B, and we have B parallel to C. So we have A is parallel to B, and B is parallel to C. So A is parallel to C. This is two lines parallel to the same line. I'm having problems writing the word same. Find the value of x so that D is parallel to E. Well, for D to be parallel to E, this also must be perpendicular. So that means 5x plus 10 must equal 90. Okay, we already know that the assignment is different. And says, how can you use perpendicular lines to show that two lines are parallel? It's pretty much two lines in a plane perpendicular to the same line. The two lines are parallel. Okay, this concludes 3-6.